Good morning, welcome to the morning briefing. I'm Nick, bringing you today's top news from across the United States. There we go. It's Tuesday, May the 6th, 2025, and here's everything you need to know this morning. The U.S. election results a shift in our leadership. We begin with the latest from the political front. The midterm election results from several key states are in, and they are marking a significant shift in leadership. Several races have seen new faces emerge as contenders, and these results are expected to have widespread effects on policy changes in areas like education, healthcare, and climate change. As newly elected leaders prepare to step into their roles, there's already talk about infrastructure investments, government spendings, and potential tax reform. The political landscape in the U.S. is shifting, and these midterms could impact the future of the country's legislation for years to come. The economic growth amidst inflation concerns. Next, we turn to the U.S. economic indicators show signs of growth, particularly in the job market. But there are still major concerns about inflation. Consumer prices have risen over the past few months. And while there's been some growth in industries like technology and manufacturing, the overall economic is fearing the train. Many experts are watching closely as the Federal Reserve considers raising interest rates to curb inflation. But this could also lead to higher costs for consumers and businesses alike. While the U.S. economy continues to grow, the question remains, how long can this growth last with inflationary pressures? Rising tensions in national security. Turning to national security, the U.S. military is preparing for more overseas operations, particularly in Eastern Europe and the Middle East. As tension rises in places like Ukraine and Syria, the military is gearing up for potential involvement in these regions. The Pentagon has been working closely with NATO allies and other international partners to ensure that U.S. forces are ready for any potential escalation. These ongoing military operations come with the complexities of both physical threats and cybersecurity risk, making preparedness, even more important. Preparedness. There we go. I'm so sorry. I was saying that word wrong all along. Let's move on. Global supply chain struggles impacting U.S. economic. There we go. In another major economic development, global supply chains continue to face major disruptions. And the U.S. economy is fearing the effects. But delayed shipments to shortages in semiconductors and other key materials, businesses across the country are struggling to meet demand. Industries like automotive, electronics, and consumer goods are experiencing significant delays, and this is contributing to higher costs for both businesses and consumers. Experts predict it may take years to stabilize global trade, and in the meantime, companies will need to find ways to adapt to the ongoing disruptions. Well, that wraps up today's headlines. From political shifts to economic challenges, there's a lot to stay on top of. Thank you for tuning in to the Morning Briefing. I am Nick, and I will see you next time for your daily update.